Hello grade 5, welcome back to a wonderful week of social studies e-learning style. We are in week 12. Isn't that crazy? We're almost done school for the year. I know a lot of you are going to be relieved. There's a lot of work going on right now and we're trying to get everything done in time for the end of school. So this week I will be going through in this video the timeline, what we're going to be looking for this week from social studies. So we know that we're working on our notables assignment. Many of you handed in your biographies on time, but some of you did not, so make sure that's the first thing you do this week is get that biography handed in to your teacher. If you do not get the biography handed in to your teacher today, which is Sunday, then you're gonna have some more struggles coming ahead your way because there's a lot more things that we need to get done in order to complete our notables assignment. So first, Sunday, what you're going to be working on is you're going to be working on your speeches, okay? So some of you have handed in your hamburger speech planner, and I've given you feedback, or your teacher has given you some feedback. Most of you have not, though. I would like to see that in order to know how your speech is coming ahead, and I want to know if there's anything that I need to do to help you. So I would really like to see that, and I'm sure Miss Rachel and Miss Mavish would also really like to see that so that they can help guide you to have the best speech you can possibly do. The next day, Monday, that is when your speech is due, June 8th. So if you don't have your hamburger organizer handed in yet, then I would suggest doing that today on Sunday, and tomorrow on Monday, you can kind of spend the day writing the speech out. It won't take you that long. It shouldn't take you that long. It's only going to be a minute long, remember? So when you are reading your speech out or reciting it, saying it out loud, it's only going to take you 1 minute. That's all I require, 1 minute long, okay? So if it's 55 seconds, that is close enough to a minute, you're good. If it's a minute and 5 seconds, a minute, 10 seconds, you're good. Don't worry about it. That's pretty close to what I want. So you're not gonna be in trouble if you do a little bit more, a little bit less, but make sure you're right around 1 minute, okay? If you hand in, or if you give me a speech that's 40 seconds long, that's not enough, okay? There needs to be more. I would do a couple more sentences. So how I would suggest you do this for writing out your speech is I would write around a half a page, then I would time yourself. So if you have a phone or a watch, you can time yourself and just read your speech out loud, okay? Because sometimes when you read it out loud, it's a little bit slower than you're reading in your head, okay? So I would read it out loud, timing yourself to see how long it takes you to say it. So if you read it out loud and it's 45 seconds, you're pretty close. So maybe just add 1 or 2 sentences and then you'll hit 1 minute, okay? So that's how you should be writing your speech. You should be using your biography to help write your speech because you're taking the role of this person. You're still giving information about your life as the notable person, but you're just gonna say, you know, I, Albert Einstein, was 5 years old when this happened. Okay, so you're gonna be taking that role, but you're still gonna be using that research that you did. Okay, so don't forget you have all this research, you have all this information. Your speech should not be too hard to write because you wrote your biography. You're just gonna change your perspective. You are going to be that person that you researched, okay? I think it's pretty clear that a speech is given from the perspective of the person and your biography was given from your perspective of that person, okay? So you're done your biography, now you're taking the role of that person. You're basically trying to become him or her when you are reciting your speech. So make sure you take the perspective of I, right? I did this, I did that, I was so great because I invented this. I was so great because I have the world record in this. I was so great because I accomplished this, okay? So it's you are the person, okay? Next, once that's handed in, you're gonna have a few days this week to just try and memorize that. I know it's gonna take you some time, so that's why I've given you about a week to do that. So on Tuesday, June 9th, you're gonna start practicing and memorizing your speech. So you can write it on little note cards. That helps you if you rewrite your speech out. It helps you if you stand in front of a mirror and recite your speech and just do it over and over and over, and you'll memorize the lines by reading it over and reading it over, and you'll be able to actually watch yourself say the words, and it helps you to remember, okay? You can recite your speech to your mom or your dad. You can do that over and over, your siblings, okay? That would be a good goal to do, actually. Say it to every member of your family at different times. So that gives you maybe 4 or 5 or 6 different chances to recite your speech and help you memorize it, okay? So you're gonna have Tuesday and Wednesday to do that. You can also do that on Thursday, obviously, but on Thursday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, memorizing speech, writing on notes, doing whatever you need to do to memorize. Thursday is a catch-up day. Now, I've been noticing there are some of you who are not completing the quizzes, who are not completing your tasks on time, especially for the notables. You're kind of falling behind, some of you. So Thursday is a catch-up day. So you have, I think, 4 social quizzes you should be doing. You have the British, Scottish, Irish, and Chinese migration quiz. These can all still be found on Edmodo. Okay, so you have that quiz. You have Harriet Tubman. That's an assignment. Those questions, there's, I think, 5 questions or something for Harriet Tubman. So you need to hand in that assignment. Cesar Chavez, you need to read the biography and then do the Edmodo quiz. And then the Terry Fox one from last week, which a lot of you didn't do. So you need to read the biography on Terry Fox and then answer the questions on Edmodo on the quiz, okay? So there's lots to do. And then obviously some of you may have not even handed in your biography by that point, so you should probably focus on that too. So there's quite a few things. You can do it as a speech working day as well, memorizing speech, maybe handing in your speech if you hadn't done it yet because you're falling behind. Okay, so Thursday is a catch-up day. Okay, you can do that British, Scottish, Irish, Chinese immigration quiz. You can do the Harriet Tubman assignment if you're not done. You can do the Cesar Chavez biography quiz if you're not done. You can do the Terry Fox quiz if you're not done. Okay, all these things are found on Edmodo, and then you can work on your notables a little bit more. Okay, so if you're not done biography, work on that. You really need to get that done if you're not done by Thursday. And your speech as well, because speech is due this week, biography was due last week, so you should be done. Okay, we're wrapping it up really soon. Next week you're going to record videos and send them to your teachers, so you need to have this done this week. Okay, so Thursday catch-up day. Refer to the timeline. The timeline has all the details, all of the little assignments listed there. Your teachers have your missing assignments lists on your class pages, so make sure you pay attention to those and get all of your work done this week. Okay, that's all this week. I hope you have a great week. I want to see some great speeches. I can't wait to read them, and I can't wait to help you practice them. All right, have a great week. We'll see you all soon.